What up, though? And welcome back to Old School Hip Hop Head Real Reacts. I also have another YouTube channel called Reels Reactions, and on that YouTube channel, it's 99% golden era hip hop. So if you're ever in the mood to watch some old school hip hop reactions, all you have to do is go to the link that I'm going to put in the description of this video. Alright, man, so today's reaction is a lead up to the Super Bowl, which is in 2 days. So we got Kendrick Lamar, aka Kung Fu Kenny, aka the Aubrey / Drake Slayer. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be performing at the Super Bowl. So I guess he's doing some pre-promotion, and we have an interview with somebody named Timothée Chalamet. I don't know who the hell that is, and I don't know why he spelled his name like that. Is he American? I have no idea. So it says this is an exclusive interview ahead of Apple Music halftime show at Super Bowl. I don't know how to read Roman numerals past a certain amount, so I don't know which Super Bowl this is, but it's on Sunday and today is Friday, so that's all that matters. All right, man. So without further ado, just further paying homage to K-Dot for saving hip hop from Aubrey, you know what I mean? Anything he does, I'm supporting. So with that being said, let's get to this interview.
All right, my life is in your hands. All right, my life is in your hands.
Scared, man. I told you I got you, man. You got movies to film.
Yeah, exactly.
Put your seatbelt on. Your seatbelt on.
Yeah,
To film movies.
Mine's on, by the way. Don't be fooled.
Oh, it is on. Oh, I didn't see. All right.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, people are be saying I look soft. All right, got you. All right.
Be in the studio. If it's been a while, you know, you might come off with a little bit of writer's block. So we always got this thing about like keeping the pen low. So this exercise, going there, doing 16 bars, going home, you know, always just keep moving. How I feel if it's been a while for you.
Yeah.
Take a minute for you warm up in front of the camera, take a minute to remember the lines, get into the character. How long does that process?
Yeah, all the above. You know, I try to prep at home, but the thing about acting is if you don't have an audience,
So this guy's
it's
an
just a
actor?
form of insanity. You know, then you're just, what are you doing? You know, so I'll definitely try to warm up and then, you know, lose that self-consciousness when you finally get back out there.
Yeah.
But that takes time. You know, I always try to embrace failure. You were talking about that the other day. You know, that the most important part of a bad day is like the way you leave it. And if you could leave a bad take or a bad day with a positive attitude, then you got nothing to fear. You know.
I think that's probably one of the biggest misconceptions
Is he in Compton?
about me as an artist. I'm always locked in and I'm always trying new things.
Hold on, let me pause it.
Whether or not
I like what he said right there about how you leave a bad day. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty dope. I like that. That's a gem right there. Say it again.
Try to embrace failure. You were talking about that the other day. You know, that the most important part of a bad day is like the way you leave it. And if you could leave a bad take or a bad day with a positive attitude, then you got nothing to fear. You know.
I think
That's some
probably
shit I
one of the
might
biggest
incorporate in my
misconceptions
life.
probably about me as an artist. I'm always locked in and I'm always trying new things. Whether or not I like them is a whole nother conversation, but I have to keep the pen moving. You know, it's not from sanity. And it's also has given me
That's something you'll never hear Aubrey say, because, you know, he's just an entertainer and an artist. He ain't no fucking MC, you know what I mean?
have to keep the pen moving is a whole nother conversation, but I have to keep the pen moving. You know, it's not from sanity. And it's also has given me the opportunity to learn myself. You know, find out who I am.
You mean through the styles of expression or the actual lyricism or everything?
I mean, because when we write, man, you gotta sit and go through the emotions and be vulnerable about it. You know, whether it's a fun song or sad or, you know, got some type of depth or not. These are still relatively your personality, you know, pushing through. And so a lot of these records I write, man, a lot of stuff I probably would never express or even known about myself if it wasn't for an instrumental behind it. with my projects, it'll always be that one record I feel like that I want everyone to hear, you know what I'm saying? In order to push the narrative or just the message and the tone that I want to get across. I can have so many other records that have different narratives and tones, you know, like Reflection, right? To preserve a space for that one that I want everyone to hear, that's what pushes me, man. That's why I like the Man at the Garden, and even the fact that it's at the top of the record.
Yeah, that's how it felt like to me, you know. Also just being a fan of your music forever and knowing, like, look at where you're at now, man. Like, it's this crazy Super Bowl halftime show. And you just keep climbing, bro. It's, like, amazing.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean that, bro. Yeah. Man in the Garden, I mean every word on that motherfucker, man. That's probably the easiest record to write. You know?
Damn.
And,
I gotta go listen to that shit again.
In this present moment, you know?
Wow. Alright, man. Yo, there it is. So this was real light, you know what I mean? Good build up for the Super Bowl, though. Like, I know nothing about Kendrick Lamar, yo. Outside of him being from Compton, his gang affiliation, and a couple songs that I've reacted to, I really don't know anything about Kendrick Lamar. So just to hear him talk openly about a couple things here was very insightful for me. When I think about Kendrick Lamar, I feel like this dude's like a genius. You know what I'm saying? I feel like his intellect is crazy. If he went to school, he'd be like, he'd have like a doctorate in some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga just so goddamn smart, I don't even understand it. So it's just, it's good to hear him actually talk and have a normal conversation, you know what I mean? Even though he dropped a couple gems in there as well. And this Timothée dude, he probably dropped the biggest gem when he was talking about how you leave a bad day, you know what I'm saying? But with Kendrick talking about that Man in the Garden or whatever the hell the name of that song is, that was one of my top 3 least favorite songs on the whole album, you know what I'm saying? So now I want to go back and listen to it, or at least watch some reactions of other people who better at breaking down bars than me. I want to hear what they got to say about it. And, you know, they can translate that shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Alright, yo. There it is. Something light from that boy K-Dot leading up to the Super Bowl. On to the next one. I'm out.